Anaheim. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And getting to start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now, and here is Marcus Semien. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And away we go this afternoon. And that one fouled off. And foul ball. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Corey Seager at the plate now. That's ball 1. Kikuchi, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Check swing, and he went
1-1.
Strike 1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Seager at first, one gone. And that one way outside. And it's 2-1. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. The pitch.
Ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. First pitch, and he just misses. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Up and in, ball 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Two down, nobody on. And he chases a high fastball there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Anaheim, and on the mound in this one, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Carter moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Mike Trout in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's to third, and that's just foul.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And delivers 2-2. Outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Started after it. Appeal to first. And he held up. Outside low. And the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Zach Neto will hit next. The shortstop takes the ball. Soler at second. Shotwell at first. 2 out of the inning. A little bit high.
That's up.
And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's inside. Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
0-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Two outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson.
Strike 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Evan Carter, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just off the inside edge. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one.
Full count.
foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Moncada calls it in, 2 away.
Batting eighth, first baseman Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Nice curveball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here is Moncada. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Luis Rengifo. That's in there. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Moncada aboard here at first with nobody out.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
To first, might be 2. Berger toss to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Joe Adell. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels held in check. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Kikuchi back to work.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now
That's
2-2. Stays alive. Pitch misses.
That missed. That's a
Counts
ball.
full. 3-2.
Count is full.
That one misses.
Ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Marcus Semien. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Wow.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Rengifo makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. It is interesting, though,
No balls, one
when you
strike.
consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And the next pitch
1-1.
is way outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And we're back.
And
Bottom of the
leading off
inning
for the
at the
Hello.
plate. Taylor Ward.
Fielder, Taylor Ward.
Swing and a chopper out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Boots it.
Up next,
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So a man at first, and now batting Mike Trout. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here is Nolan Schanuel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That one ripped, but foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for strike 1. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Outside.
No, that's out.
3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, one out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. It's 4-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
O'Hoppe, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is downstairs. That one fouled off. Just missed.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting.
2 on, 1 out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. That one laced to center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Dane Dunning gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So first and second with one man gone. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Mike Trout would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 3 innings complete. Angels 5 and the Rangers 3. Back in Anaheim, start of the 4th, and Jack Peterson stands in. And a pitch. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ripped to short. On to first. And Garcia is out.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-4.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Strike 1. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. just
No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Suarez, the lefty, warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that's
Full
downstairs and outside. Jonah Heim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Trout.
Get another one.
First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strikes.
close. And another
That's a ball.
ball. And that one clips the corner. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy
2-2.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now it's
Full
filled
count.
up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. A walk, and he's also singled.
Jorge Soler.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Missing
Ball.
inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. And now 1-2.
Good late sink
1-2,
on that
count.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Shonowell stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Way
1 ball, 2
inside,
strikes.
gets out of the way. Make it 4 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the Angels are gone in order. They lead at 5-4. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, second base.
Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yusei Kikuchi is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jose Suarez on to pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
One and one.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2 to count.
On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. And that one is inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. That's out to center field. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Rangers leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Milner getting loose as well. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
3-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count is full.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now Yoan Moncada. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Let's keep it going.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Seager. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Angels 5 and the Rangers 4. And now Jack Peterson, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce up and throwing. Burke, the power lefty, up as well. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out in front and foul to the left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So up next, Josh Young. He's already homered here in this one. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 1 out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
No, that missed. That's
a little bit low. Ball 1.
At the dish,
ball,
looking
no
to lift the
strikes.
ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Garcia on second. Young at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting for first baseman, Jake Berger.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Suarez gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jake Berger, the next to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but he lift the bat on his shoulder.
Foul tip, strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Dunning back to work. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Seager slings it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Joe Adell now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. 1-1. And downstairs.
Nope, ball. 2-1.
Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Taylor Ward. Seager fired to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 6 full. Angels 5 and the Rangers 4. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Leading off for the Rangers, catcher Jonah Heim.
Fought off foul. On the ground, Neto tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here is Marcus Semien, 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at the knees for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ben Joyce done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels, Jose
Number
Quijada.
65.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Siegs to the plate now. That one missed
That's a ball.
with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That's off the inside
That's a
corner.
ball.
And that's ball 2. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Step off throw to first.
No.
Semien back in. Foul ball there. Simeon, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Punch him out.
And there's a ball.
That's in.
Strike him out.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nice work from the Angel pen there. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Rangers 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sean Armstrong.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Mike Trout.
Right fielder.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Garcia also getting ready. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Armstrong keeping him close.
There.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Angels. First baseman, Nolan.
First and second, no outs. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Shanuel. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
No, that's down.
Just
Ball.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Nice stop to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Here's your 1. Slice the other way and foul. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1 there. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Armstrong out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Taking
Texas.
over on the mound for the Rangers,
Number
Luke Jackson.
77.
And this could be a pretty critical
Luke
point in this
Jackson.
game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
One out, runner at second. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That's down and
1-1.
in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
1
fastball
and 2,
right there
count.
and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Up next for the Angels.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
First pitch
Ball.
just misses. Neto stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls, no
Ball.
strikes to count.
2-0. Hey, ha!
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two outs. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a curve is down and in. Luis Rengifo on deck for the Angels. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford makes the grab. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
46.
Brock Burke.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here is Jock Peterson.
Yeah, Angels! All right, Angels!
Inside,
ball.
just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That misses.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Hee-haw!
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Adolis Garcia.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and Garcia is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That's ripped to right down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's
That's
down
the
and
ball.
away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2 the count.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hobie Milner.
Hobie Milner.
Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Just missed.
Ball.
Swings through that one.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a
1 ball,
lot
1
against
strike.
a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Next
No,
pitch
that's
inside. 2-1.
Let's go. Come on, Anaheim.
And that's
That missed.
downstairs
That's the
and
ball.
outside. There's the strike at the knees.
We got a full count.
And a base hit into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. One arm from each side out there and throwing. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
That's
and
foul.
No one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips it, one at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First baseman,
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And
One ball, no
one.
strikes.
Slice down the right side. Fair ball. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
So a man aboard, Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's a little bit
That's
high.
up.
2 balls, no strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Jansen fires. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is
that's
inside ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Late swing, fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adele moves under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Last chance now for the Rangers. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. On the ground, and this should do it. Neto whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.